everybody?
Good morning.
Morning.
Matrix
How's everybody?
Money Tuesday.
Yes.
How you guys doing?
Skippy.
I'm still recovering from being sick, but other than that, I'm doing all right. How about you guys?
All right. I'm doing all right.
Excellent.
Yeah, same here. Hope you get better.
Yeah, you and me both. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
How's it
Good
going?
morning.
Chris.
Welcome. Appreciate you being here.
Most definitely.
Winter's back over here in Canada. I don't know if it's back over there, but we had a nice week last week where it was unseasonably warm for some reason. Like double-digit warm here is not normal for February. It's usually the coldest month of the year. So
Yep.
nice little break.
Right now, where I'm at, we're getting a foot of snow between now and like 3 o'clock this afternoon, and it's coming
Wow.
down
Okay.
like
All right.
crazy as because I do this like in front of a big window, so
Yeah.
literally all I can see is snow everywhere.
Okay. All right. So winter's back.
Oh, no.
We had a little break.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
in the basement, so I have no clue what's going on outside right now.
I'm in
Please,
my
God,
basement
no
too.
more snow.
yeah, right. I'm ready for spring, frankly.
Yeah.
36. Well, you
30.
got a heat wave going on there, bud.
36 Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Yeah. I forgot we got
okay.
some Fahrenheit and Celsius people up in Canada.
Yeah, I'm sure that's Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be.
All right.
Well,
So we got a few things going on today, right?
Yeah. Go ahead, talk to us, Jar. You.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Better
we
you
can take a
than
look
me
at
at
the
this point.
Maybe we can take a look at the markets, see what's going on to start this off.
Yes.
The big news was F in the chat. There we go.
Yeah.
Big news was yesterday, Bitcoin hit 50, which was nice to see. I haven't seen 50 in a long, long time.
Right.
Agreed.
But the chain reaction was nice. A lot of things. It came down a little bit, but it's still hovering above 48, which is really nice to see.
Yep.
Oh, man. Literally like 10 minutes ago, it was at 49.
I know.
So
It's doing the slow.
Yeah, it's dipping.
Still moving along. So is the strategy still the DCA? You guys still buying as it's going up?
Oh,
DCA no matter what?
I think DCA, not no matter what, have like your, I guess, maximum or whatever it is that you're like, okay, I'm gonna stop DCA. So like for me, for example, I think I'll stop DCAing when Bitcoin hits its all-time high again of 69. But
Yeah.
I think right now it's still good to DCA. I know that, another thing for me is like sentiment analysis, and a lot of people look at the fear greed index thing.
Yes.
I look at it a lot myself.
Yep.
And yeah, that's a big deal, but when you're DCAing, it doesn't really matter. And if you have your like threshold, your limits, then all of the sentiment, all the TA in the world does not matter. But again, that's just my personal opinion when it comes to my own investments. So,
yeah, and I think a lot of people who are smarter than me say you're supposed to DCA the entire way. You keep buying in no matter if it's up, all-time highs, if it's all-time lows, you just keep buying. I don't follow that strategy completely. I'm sort of aligned with you. I taper off a little bit when it's near all-time highs.
Yeah.
And when it flatlines or if it's going down or down, I usually continue to buy.
Yeah, that's smart. That's why.
Doesn't mean I know what I'm doing, right?
Well, I guess I'm not smart. I follow the first strategy. It doesn't matter to me if it's up, if it's down. It's DCA. It's DCA.
That's the way you're supposed to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
just me. Again, not financial advice, old guy, but that's just the way I look at it. And because who knows what that price is going to end up being.
That's
the
true.
all-time high now, it may not be the ultimate all-time high.
That's true.
That's the way I look at it.
It looks like they're preparing for an Ethereum ETF launch as well. That might be coming up. At least the talk will start. So we'll see what happens with that.
Hey, Automatic Beats, welcome. Yes, DCA all the way.
So does that mean we buy a couple ETH? Just straight up buy some ETH, or
So for me, I've been buying ETH at the same time I've been buying Bitcoin. I haven't been dumping a lot, but I've been doing $50 to $100 to $200 here and there the
Okay.
entire way. I did buy a bit when it dipped down below 1,800, like in the 1,600 range. But I've been keeping it. I'm a big believer in Ethereum, mostly because of the utility behind it. I think when we talk about like multiplying, I think that Ethereum will have a much more larger growth effect than Bitcoin.
I agree if they fix their scaling problems and like their cost. I think Ethereum has probably the best technology, but like a lot of these other layer ones and even layer twos just basically utilize the EVM for their own sake. And I think the EVM itself is amazing, but just because you're using the EVM doesn't mean that you're on the Ethereum blockchain per se. That's why I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to invest in it or not. But I know Chump Change, he was talking about, this morning, if you like money, then you should invest into ETH. And it's starting to push me. It's starting to sway me a little bit to that direction to investing in ETH. But right now, I'm just like, I just like the underlying technology. I don't know if I like ETH at the moment.
Okay.
So that's just me, my personal opinion. I'm like on the other side of the fence when it comes to ETH.
Still a lot of things going on. It's still early, and they're still
definitely
building, right? So there's still rollouts happening with that, and hopefully they're going to be fixing some of the things that you're talking about, especially the gas fees. Oh my god, the gas fees are insane,
crazy,
absolutely insane. That's one of the reasons why I invest in ETH, but I don't actually trade on anything with ETH. I don't buy ETFs. I mean NFTs. I'm not really buying any projects that are running on Ethereum. I'm looking at ones that are on much cheaper chains like Polygon, Solana, BNB, and so on.
That basically use EVM, but they're cheaper.
Exactly.
Right. And Chris is saying Cardano. Hey, you ain't gonna hear me say no about Cardano. But again, I still think they're not quite there yet, unfortunately. As much as I'm still pro Cardano, but I'm with you, FF. I mean, Ethereum. Let's put it this way. I think you should have some Ethereum in your portfolio. You'd be stupid not to, quite frankly. But yeah, I can't stand Ethereum since they've gone to proof of stake. I just can't. And it did shit for them. It did shit.
No, I didn't do much.
I think I heard you call me stupid just now.
No, I'm agreeing with you.
I'm joking. I don't have any ETH right now, so that's
why. Okay. I'm like, wait, what?
No
well, I mean, again, I'm not saying like hold a major bag because I hold very little, to be quite frank. But like, guess what? When it goes up, that's the first shit I'm getting rid of. Just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
First shit I'm getting rid of.
Yeah. I mean, take profits for sure. I'm not dumping anything. I'm going to definitely take profits when it breaks all-time highs, and continue into that. But I still think long-term Ethereum is going to be a challenger, so I'm going to be leaving most of it there.
Yep.
So we got a few others, right? We got BNB, we got Solana, well over $100 again. That makes me happy.
Yeah. Okay. 17.5%, crazy, right?
Nice.
A quick question: did you guys pick up? This is probably a dumb question, but did you guys pick up the Solana phone by any chance? I know the tech is garbage, and the phone probably is garbage, but it's more about the airdrops and everything else that you get with it. I'm just curious what you guys think about that.
No, I haven't, and this is the second time I've heard about this today. I didn't play the whole Solana phone airdrop thing. I know I missed out because I think wasn't there like a Bonk airdrop or something along those lines?
There was
So
CCM, I just dropped it on the screen. This is the phone itself.
Okay, hang on, I'll bring it up.
My issue is if I'm gonna buy a phone, and I can't even say that because I bought phones to mine on them. Right. I literally bought phones to mine on them. So I can't even say I'm going to buy a phone for the tech and it's going to be, used as a phone when I literally have phones behind me that are mining Varus coin. So I don't want to. I
got one right here mining Varus.
be hypocritical right now. I feel like no, I definitely just missed the boat with this one.
Yeah, so this is, I think, the second round. They're calling it Chapter 2, second round that they're taking pre-orders on. And the way I'm looking at it is a lot of things when it comes to projects I invest in. I usually like projects that are in the $500 range. And this phone is $450. And I'm not necessarily talking about the phone itself. Like I like Pixels. I have a Pixel phone. But I'm thinking about the airdrops and the utility and what they're actually planning to do with the phone. I'm still looking into it. But I might jump into this one. I have to have a good use case. I'm still trying to sell it to myself right now. I've already lost a lot of money on Solana, so I'm wondering if this is another down move. We'll see.
I mean, I guess you can use it as your Solana wallet, right? So another way to, I guess, diversify your wallets and spread out your funds a little bit. So that's one use case. Then you have the airdrops, right? So then there's another plus. Mm-hmm. It's at your under $500 price tag, which is another bonus. I mean, with the amount of money that we
talk into it,
I'm talking myself into it right now because the amount of money that we've spent on things and that we've lost money. I mean, I don't want to bring up this train wreck here, but like the ETCMC thing or whatever it was, like that's, some people have lost a lot. Some people have made a lot on that, but this happens all the time. So really, I feel like you got to take a chance. And I feel like I'm probably going to take the chance with this one. I say, why the heck not? I think I'm going to do it. Yeah.
Wow.
Because,
okay. I'm kind of
and here's one more reason why. Right. So I know this was mentioned in another stream prior, but this is another reason why I don't personally get into airdrops is because of all the scams that come along with them.
Yes.
So if you have a phone that is essentially its own wallet, right, separate from your MetaMask wallet or whatever wallet that you use, that you use solely for airdrops on Solana, then you're mitigating risk as well. So I think that is another plus to having this phone is I don't have to like click on some random links, click on, some phishing scam or whatever it may be, and then lose my other coins. I can just literally use this phone for the airdrops, get the airdrop, sell the airdrop for Solana, and then just go on my merry way. So I'm really actually considering this just because of all those things that I've just mentioned. So
awesome.
Yeah. I don't know. What about you, Jar? Did I persuade you?
Oh no, you are. Like, this is some really good selling features. I don't know how I do this. I always steer the conversation towards Solana, but with this one, if it can break even and cover the cost, the $450 it costs to purchase the phone, I think it's win-win. And then anything else after, maybe I actually use it as a phone. It probably doesn't even have an antenna, but as long as it connects to a network,
right? Yeah,
as long as it connects to a network, I'm going to be happy, right? So we'll see.
Oh, that's funny. I like it.
Yeah, sorry, I steered the conversation a bit on that. We can go back to.
Back to the
Yeah.
Sure. Where do we leave off? Oh, Solana.
Yeah.
XRP.
Still in that 50-cent range, just under 52 cents. Cardano, it was up. Cardano was up to like 55, almost 56 cents. It's dropped back a little bit, obviously.
And then AVAX hovering around 40. Again, I think this is a winner. We'll see what happens with it, but it's still very cheap right now at under $40. Yeah,
I agree. And Link, I still think that's a good buy for Link. I know it's still, up 6%, but I don't know. I like Link.
Yeah, me too.
And then we have Dogecoin. Now, the thing with Dogecoin is I want to see if Elon's going to integrate this into X, because he's always teasing with the topic. He even had it on the main X page as an icon in there. It's constantly hovering around. And he talks about the real utility behind it and how it could be better with some burning utilities behind it. But It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I want to see what happens with Doge. I'm not selling any Doge. I'm still holding it.
Are we sure he's not trolling us?
Oh, he's
I don't
totally
know.
trolling. He's doing both. I don't know what
Exactly right. He is definitely trolling.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't mean I don't think it's going to get integrated, because I think he's going to integrate crypto.
Yeah, I think he is too.
Yeah.
The trolling itself pumps the price. So
well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Elon.
All right. Let's run Matic. I mean, I don't know if you guys want to stop at Matic. Still, again, I like Matic, and I think still a great price. So
I'm actually working on a project with a few people, and we've chosen Matic to be the chain that we're going to be developing on. So,
nice.
it's going to be with the utilities and everything else, with the cost of transferring and getting NFTs and such on. Working on that chain is significantly cheaper than most other chains. So, I'll keep you posted on the project and let you know how it's going.
Awesome. Glad. Crazy.
You heard that here first, guys. You heard that here first.
Yeah, right.
As a project.
Yeah, we're working on it. How about we talk about that tweet? That tweet.
The Biden one?
Yeah, I got it up here. I don't know what's going on, because I don't know if this is a hack, if this was on purpose. He's got the laser eyes going on. What do you guys think about this?
Well, I think it's got zero to do with cryptocurrency, because he's about as anti-crypto as you can get. Well, first off, I don't think Joe Biden runs his own social media accounts because, he can barely eat breakfast. But, that notwithstanding, tell you how I really feel on crypto coin mindset, guys. I'm holding back here, okay?
On the rocks, he'll tell you exactly how he feels.
I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I'm trying to save Matrix money. Anyway, but there was an article put out by Decrypt that said that this was basically a play on the everybody talking about the Super Bowl being rigged. And this was him after the Chiefs won. This was the just like we what was the quote again? Just like we wrote it, or something.
Just like we drew it up. That's what it was.
Exactly. Yeah. So supposedly that's what it is. But if you ask me, it's got absolute zero to do with cryptocurrency.
Yeah. So there's no relationship. They didn't take it down, so I guess it's intentional. It's not a hack. I was questioning it as soon as I saw it, but
yeah, I think that it's not a hack, right? I don't think it's a hack. I posted a link to you guys directly on our little private chat where it's from his actual shop that he uses to make money for his campaign or whatever, where he's selling a mug with color changing eyes, and it's like a laser eye thing. Is that what it sent you? Or maybe I should show my screen.
Yeah, go ahead. It's so okay. It was you that tweeted. It's selling a mug.
Yeah. He's selling a mug with
you got it. Hold on, let me
laser eye stuff. So,
I'll find it.
I'm going to his link. All right, I got it. Hold on.
You got it?
Yeah.
So with that being said, I think it was intentional, right? I don't know if it has to deal with the Super Bowl or not, but he's really pushing this whole laser eye thing to, I think, appeal to millennials and Zoomers. But you see it right there. It's corny. I'm sorry. For me, this is not going to make you younger. It's not going to make you appeal to the younger generation. Stick to your guns, your old guns, whatever they may be. And doing this stuff, it just doesn't work. They actually have a commercial for this too, where it looks like they utilize some AI, because there's no way that I believe he could have sat there and read through. just being honest. And now I'm not on either side of the fence politically. I don't want this to be like a whole political conversation or anything. But
I'm Canadian. I have no input on this.
Yeah, I just don't think that he is capable of going through a commercial that fluidly. So if you all want to look up the commercial of this color changing mug thing, Go ahead. It's kind of funny, but I think it's all just part of his campaign of trying to attract a younger generation.
Okay, so it's fundraising. That's what we're
Yeah,
talking about here.
that's what it is. Campaign fundraising.
Yeah, because unfortunately, supposedly he's running again. So, God help me.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have many choices here in the United States, unfortunately. And
We have
guys,
two.
I'm not 35 yet, so I can't run. Just putting that out there.
Yeah. Oh God.
But
I
yeah,
don't know. Anyway, sorry.
all right, let's
It
take
just
that
hurts
mug
to
off.
think about it. It just hurts to think about it. I can't. I can't.
It'll be a fun year. Hey, on the positive, because it's an election year, that usually affects crypto in a positive way. There's a lot of money being moved around. So, FF for prez. Sorry.
FF for president. That's right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'll run his campaign.
Oh yeah, please,
We're
Jordan.
taking funding
You
in
would kill it.
God help me, guys. I wanted to try and give away. I know we've been talking some giveaways. Matter of fact, maybe we can recap that a little bit.
Yeah.
But I put. Can I start off?
Go ahead.
Because I want to get some people to start putting stuff in the chat. As I was closing out last week's Matrix Money podcast, I told everybody that this week I wanted to try and squeeze in giving away the Bible and Bitcoin from that interview I did with Pastor Armstrong out of Canada. And he wrote this book. It's a great book. Doesn't matter. You don't, what the hell your religion is. It doesn't matter. The information that's in this book will give you the right perspective to understand money, understand our current monetary system, and how crypto can change that monetary system. So if you're interested in being able to win this today, let's put hashtag Bitcoin in the chat. Start putting it in the chat, and I'm going to draw it live. Okay.
Yeah.
So hashtag Bitcoin. Matter of fact, let me see if I can. I thought I already had that listed somewhere. I will put it up on the screen. If I do, yeah, there it is. Hashtag Bitcoin. Okay.
All right.
So, all right,
Bitcoin
next.
in the chat.
Yep.
That's the first giveaway. That's what's happening right now.
Yes.
And what we got going on next week is going to be the Tangem wallet. So I got the Tangem wallet right over here.
Yeah, hang on. I'll bring you up full screen. Everybody can see that guy.
There it is. Tangem wallet. This is the 3-card set that we have over here. I just recently did a video on the Tangem wallet, and I was surprised how easy this wallet is to use. Like, absolutely shocked. It took less than 5 minutes to set it up. Using it is just as easy as tapping your card like you would a credit card. So this is the one that we're going to be giving away next Tuesday. Matrix Money Podcast, 10 a.m. Subscribe to the Matrix Money Podcast. We want to make sure that you subscribe, drop a like,
to be
all that good
subscribed.
stuff. Then the following week, we're going to be doing one of these little mini solo miners. I don't know if you can see that.
I'll bring you back up full screen. There we go.
Let's see if we got that. So this is it. It's plugged in right now. Last week it wasn't plugged in, so you couldn't see it that well. I still can't really see it. Let's see. Nope. Anyways, that's it right over here. This is the Jingle Miner. It's a USB solo miner for Bitcoin. It's like buying a lottery ticket. You're very unlikely to win anything, but you might win a block somewhere down the road. So we're going to give that away. We're going to be raffling it off. We'll come up with the terms for that one. Oh, he just got his last week. Nice.
There you go, Chris. Way to go.
Chris.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
It's super easy to set up. I love it. Well, you know, it's like you don't need to do the whole legacy seed phrase thing.
That's actually the biggest part about this is there's no seed phrase. Well, you can use the seed phrase if you want. I should mention that. If you want to go the path of seed phrase, you can do it, or you can just be using it with the phrase built in, and all you're doing is tapping it with your mobile device, and then biometrics to unlock with a PIN. So it's pretty straightforward. If you know how to use your phone, you're going to know how to use this card. It's pretty straightforward.
Yep. Good. Yeah, it's great. It's easy. Hi, Sadie.
Hey, Sadie.
Hey, you got one coming. All right.
Morning.
Excellent.
Sadie.
Appreciate it.
You guys put in the hashtag Bitcoin.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, backwards. Chris has you beat right now, so you better do it.
win your copy. The only thing, you got to be subscribed to the Matrix Money podcast channel, and you got to be able to send me your address so I can send it to you. It's that simple.
Link is in. I'm gonna double check mine, but link should be in the description if you're watching my channel.
It should be in everybody's link. Yeah, I put it in everybody's.
Awesome. And sorry, just doing an update here. There we go. Just making sure. And what else? What else have we got going on?
Yeah, well, I'll have to leave in like 4 minutes. So
okay.
But if you guys are still on, I might jump back on. Hopefully, if you guys are still on, usually the meeting doesn't last too long. So
okay.
All right. Hopefully. Anything you want to throw out there just in case we're not on, FF?
No, I think we hit a lot of important things. I haven't been looking into crypto security as much lately, but I don't even know if I should even say it here or not. Just
say it.
It's kind of personal, right? So like Chris, my guy Chris, who's in the chat there, he was unfortunately hacked for a lot of crypto. And if you follow me on Twitter, you know that I tried to work with a couple heavy hitters in the space, and they are, I think, still actively looking at what's going on. I was able to trace it back to Binance. So hopefully he can reach out to Binance and see if, they have any information on the individual or individuals that hacked his funds. But that we have that going on in regards to like crypto security. I haven't looked at anything outside of his own incident, so I kind of took it upon myself to go through the chain and look through it and do research on addresses, known addresses, and crap like that. But yeah, you can help us with that if you want. Just go to Twitter, look at the affected addresses. If you want to help out, because it's helping out the community, right? Like even as just one person, when you can help out that one person and then expose these hackers for what they are, scum, right? Then you're helping out other people, so then they don't also get hacked. So I just want to mention that before I leave. That's like literally the only thing I want to mention.
And he's more than likely not the only one that was hacked, right? It's when you find a hacker, you'll find all the other accounts of people that were compromised in some way. Very unfortunate. Like this is sad. Yep.
So let me get back to work. Hopefully you guys are still on so I can jump in, because I know you guys probably are going to talk about all this exciting stuff when I leave. You guys always do. So F you guys for that. But I'll holler at you guys later.
Awesome. All right. We'll talk soon.
That's funny.
All right, CCM, what else you got on your playlist for us to talk about?
I don't know. I ain't got much of a playlist, but I will. That's not true. I do have a playlist.
We got something happening tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Well, I was about to bring that up. Listen, guys, we literally have one person who's put in hashtag Bitcoin in the live chat. We can't just like give it away like that.
That is the winner. Right so we don't even have to spin for it.
I know, right? Listen, opportunity to win this book today. This is today's giveaway here on the Matrix Money Podcast, the Bible and Bitcoin. Again, my whole interview is on my channel with Pastor Armstrong. Appreciate that. He took the time to do that with me. It's gotten a lot of views recently, and you can win his book for free. All you got to do is be subscribed to the Matrix Money Podcast channel and send me your address, and I'll send you the dang book. It's that simple.
Yep.
But Jar alluded. There we go. We got a couple more people. Come on, everybody. Hashtag Bitcoin in the chat. We have an interview coming tomorrow. Matter of fact, let me bring up the thumbnail for that, because Jar did a good job putting that together. Hang on one second. And bam, there it is. For those who do follow me on Crypto Coin Mindset, I did an interview with Joel Valenzuela. This is the guy who has literally for the last decade been living on cryptocurrency. This guy doesn't even have a damn bank account. He lives completely off of crypto. And he's going to be on a special live stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. Where we're going to basically put him on the hot seat, ask him some questions. And if you want to be able to ask questions, guess what? You need to be in that live chat so we can get your questions in front of him as well. It's literally inspired me to do a whole series of videos about living on cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
The first one is already out, and I'm in the process of editing up the next one as we speak. So, Jar, what do you?
Well, no, I'm thinking about that, and like living off cryptocurrency was completely unheard of, like just a couple of years ago. Just off ramping crypto and using it for daily transactions was nearly impossible. But now there's a lot of products and services that have come out there. I think it's called Bitrefill. There's
Yes.
a few of them out there where you can now take your crypto, purchase gift cards, purchase services like DoorDash, Amazon, and off ramp, do transactions, and actually have some functionality with your cryptocurrency.
Yep.
So we're still not there, but we're getting very, very close to using crypto as an everyday tool for currency. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to this, the discussion as well.
Yep. So am I. I mean, and you know, again, as I'm actually trying to do it, because the thought process is this, you know, the people who are going to do it first are people like you and I, you know what I'm saying, who are already in the space, who already understand how to use a wallet, who already understand how to buy cryptocurrency and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it from that perspective first. And trying to you know, my series anyway, and that's honestly how he's trying to slowly onboard people, because then we can do what, you know, everybody has that, as he put it in our interview, that crazy uncle that talks about crypto all the time.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm not crazy uncle.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you know, as much as they, you know, talk about crypto all the time, it's not necessarily talking about how to live on crypto. And as I'm doing it, like as I'm recording this next video and putting it together, I am seeing some of the clunkiness, I guess, where you, like you just pointed out, where it's not quite there yet.
Yeah.
You can, don't get me wrong, you can put it together. You can make it happen, like you said, using stuff like Bitrefill, which is part of what the next video is going to be about. But it's still a little bit clunky to do it. It's still a little bit clunky.
There's another tool that I was looking at, and it's called Arc. I'll look up the link in just a moment. Arc has a credit card. There is a physical version of it and a digital version of it, and I believe it's a MasterCard, and you can use it for transactions like you would any other credit card. Just give me a second here, and I'll pull it up. And
Okay.
It makes the utility case behind crypto and allowing you to use it for your daily transactions. And when tools like this start coming out, this is what I'm interested in, because now this is bringing crypto into the real world, and you can start using it for everyday use. And that's when people will really start transitioning over, is when you make that functionality very easy. Just give me a second here and I'll pull it up.
No, that's fine. A matter of fact, there was a company that used to do, I'm having a brain cramp right now. They ended up having to close down because they were based in the US, and two, you know, it's like, you know what regulations are so non-existent in the US. So it's like, you know, the credit card, you could, God, what is it called? Block card. Matter of fact, let me see if I still got
Block
it.
card. Okay, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Right
While you're
here.
oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, well, and you know what? I probably should have done that, right? Sorry, but well, it doesn't matter. That card's useless he can't use it anymore. You can't
Why
even
not?
use the damn thing anymore because they basically stopped the service, because guess what? US, they don't want to deal with the regulatory issues. They don't want to deal with the regulatory issues.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's always going to be the problem. Until they start doing something with regulation, we're going to keep running into this roadblock. So there's two different versions of this card. I'm still looking into it. I don't know enough about it yet. but they have this virtual card. And I believe you're basically preloading it. I don't think it's a credit card in the sense that you're using credit. I think it's a preloaded, almost like a debit card,
Yep.
where you're loading funds onto it and then you can use it for your transactions. I think that's the way they're doing it. So the virtual one has a limit of $1,000, and the physical one has a limit of $150,000. But the use case behind it, using it in many different places, is what they're trying to do. I believe you can use this almost anywhere in the world that accepts MasterCard, and use it for regular transactions. And I'm gonna reach out to them. What I want to actually do is try picking up one of these cards and just using it in a daily transaction and see what happens. Can I go to Costco and pay for my groceries? Can I go to a restaurant and just use this credit card to make a transaction there? I want to see if I can use something like this on a daily use.
Well, I'll be interested to hear more about that, because that's what you used to be able to do with the block card. I could transfer whatever cryptocurrency I wanted, and once it cleared on chain, that was automatically right there on my card to utilize, spend, card, because you as you pointed out, it's a bit more like a debit card. So you could just use it. Boom, there it was. Pay for what you want, and it allowed me to actually do that for a lot of things. It was actually quite convenient.
So let's hope that this company works out, and there's many more that come out, because this is what we need to get everybody into moving over to crypto.
And I think Automatic Beats is correct here. Coinbase has a card, and yes, it operates the same. It's a debit card. You just transfer it over, etc.
And I think there's another one too.
Guys, don't forget #Bitcoin. #Bitcoin. Put it in there. Sorry, didn't mean to step on your jar.
Get it in there. Okay, maybe they got rid of it, but I believe Crypto.com also had a card. It was a Visa card. Oh no, they still have it. There it is.
I was gonna say, yeah, I still have it. Yeah, they have it. It's the same thing. That's actually, wasn't that like the original card that came out? Maybe
it might have been one of the very first, because I know they originally had this where you stake Crow, which is their coin, and they give you a really nice cash back. I think, oh yeah, there it is. It's 5%, and they pay that 5% back in Crow, which is super low right now. So I mean, there's a opportunity there.
Yep, BitPay. Back when mine I just put in there, I forgot about them. Yep, BitPay was there for a little while. Yep, they still have one. Yep, and right here, Crow card is good. Yeah, so we got some people here that obviously use it. That's there you go. There you go. I don't know. I'm frankly less and less of a fan of
like you're talking about your conversation with Joel, and one of the things that I'm really interested to know is off-ramping crypto, and if he's doing that in the United States or Canada or North America, or is he off-ramping it somewhere else in the world and then bringing the money back, or how is he doing this? Because just to like pay rent and everything else, I don't know how you can do that with crypto. Like, just
he actually does talk about that in my interview. He uses a service called Spritz to do a lot of that. Yeah. Now here's the thing, and this is where I part of Spritz Finance is the name of it. Matter of fact, I think that's the web address, spritz.finance or something along that line. The link is in the description of right here. And basically it allows you to pay stuff like your electric bill, blah, blah, all this other stuff. And it, if you're able to set it up, including stuff like rent and mortgages and that kind of thing. This is a KYC thing though. That's the other piece to this. This is a KYC service. So for those who might be looking for something that's non-KYC, this might not be exactly what you're looking for. But that's how he off ramps a lot of that, as well as Bitrefill, which you've already kind of alluded to.
Yeah. So these are new solutions, and I believe Spritz Finance is pretty new, maybe a little over a year. Not sure how old they are.
I don't
but
remember,
I know they're launching globally because they started in the US. They recently came to Canada. I believe they just moved into Europe. I believe they're accepted with the um, they're in the UK. I don't see it here, but yeah, they're launching internationally right now. So this is a really interesting opportunity as well. I'm looking into it, and I'm wondering because I have a small business if I can accept crypto or use this as a utility for people that want to pay me for my services using crypto, and then
Yep.
bill them directly through the site. So as a business and as a consumer, I think there's opportunities on both ends.
I agree. I agree. And you know, hopefully I remember that question. Maybe you can be kind enough to to me and I'll
Yeah.
the business, especially the business portion,
Mhm.
because you know what? That's a good point. Not a question I even asked him about being, because he talks about the best way to earn to be able to, you know, start living on crypto is to earn crypto. And that makes 1,000% sense, right?
Yeah.
But again, not everybody pays in crypto. It's not easy to always accept crypto. You know, again, the clunkiness of, you know, here's my Bitcoin address, or here's my Litecoin address, or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
uh
having a single source to do everything is gonna make things a lot easier, and I
yep.
think that's what people want, and that's what we need to get to.
Yep. And yeah, exactly. But as he points out in our interview, and I'm guessing he'll probably make the point tomorrow during the live stream, is that until people really start utilizing these services, these companies don't have an incentive to spend the money to build out a lot of
Yep,
these services.
yep,
And I guess that makes sense, right?
totally. Yeah,
Companies are going to spend the money where the demand is.
right,
That,
and I hope they've been building during this bear market because this might be the longest bull market that we're gonna be going into, so it'll be that chance to grow your business if you're trying to, um, bridge the 2 t communities together, the traditional with the future of crypto.
yep, yep, I agree. All right, guys, we're gonna go a few more minutes before I run this because we've only got a few people. Come on, I'd love to have a bunch of choices, a bunch of options for people to win a copy of the Bible and Bitcoin. You got to put hashtag Bitcoin in the live chat, and we are going to draw it live. I'll tell you what, we'll give it. What do you say, Jar? 5 more minutes.
Yeah, a couple more minutes. That sounds good.
All right.
And while you're typing in hashtag Bitcoin, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like. Help us grow the channel. That's what we're trying to
Yes.
do. This is a new channel. We're trying to grow it. We got a lot of exciting things happening in here, including giveaways that we're going to be doing. It seems like we're doing this regularly right now. We got a few
Now
lined
we
up.
are.
And a
Yeah,
few
I
more
know.
coming out. Yeah,
Yeah, we got like what, the next 3 weeks basically counting today. Yeah.
yeah. So CCM, what else you got going on in your channel? Anything new coming up?
Uh, actually, whoops, sorry. Hitting, trying to keep on top of everything here. Um, yes. Thursday, I have an interview I did again with the Play to Earn channel Duyo. I had done an interview with him back maybe 3 months ago or so, and basically talking. I think that Play to Earn gaming moving into the blockchain Web3 is going to be an adoption catalyst here in the cryptocurrency space. And so I did an entire interview with him. We talked about I the DCA portfolio that I have on Crypto on the Rocks every Friday night. The first half of 2024 is all Web3 and P2E choices.
Yeah.
For those of you, and there's a lot of people here who join me every Friday night, you guys know you get to vote every Friday night what I'm going to dollar cost. I say that 5 times fast. Dollar cost average into every week. And so I wanted to get him back on and talk about what he knew. And I'll tell you what, he is so bullish on Gala Games with the stuff they've got coming on. And Gala Games, right? Oh, well, when last I checked was like about 2 cents. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're looking to ride a wave coming up, according to, you know, what he's putting out about what they got coming, that might be the one. That video drops Thursday. And then tomorrow, I'm actually, I don't know if, hang on, let me bring that up. There's the current price on Gala Games. Thank you, Jar. Appreciate
Yeah,
that.
no problem. Yep.
Um, but tomorrow on my live stream, I'm going to be doing kind of a follow-up. I don't know if anyone watched Charles Hoskinson's most recent video, where he talks about, you know, how you hear that, you know, now that the ETFs are here, this, that, and the other thing, that crypto is going to eat Wall Street. And he poses the premise that Wall Street is eating crypto. And to be quite frank, I kind of believe with his hypothesis more than I believe the Maxi hypothesis with regard to that. And I'm going to discuss that on my live stream tomorrow. So that's part of my live tomorrow.
Awesome. Very interesting. Cool topics coming up. For my channel, I got a couple of things that I'm working on right now. I have a...
Thanks, FF.
Yeah. So I'm taking a look at the Pebble, and this is from IoTX. This is a miner. It's probably the smallest miner that I've had. It's literally the size of a pebble. And I'm playing around with that. I'm just trying to see what the utility is behind that. It's like it tracks different there's different sensors in there. It tracks something like humidity, temperature, motion. There's an accelerometer, I believe, inside it as well. So there's a lot of utility behind it. I think there's going to be more commercial use for like product that you're moving and you want to track. It might be a good tool. This is just one of those projects that I'm looking into that's bridging Web3 with everyday commercial use and showing the functionality behind a decentralized network. So it's a project I just got into. I am going to probably drop a video either today or tomorrow on the setup of it and a quick overview of what I know so far. I don't think it's profitable yet. I think I might break even maybe in a couple months on the device. I believe the device is about $120. I got to double check that. But the use case behind it is something like Demo, where they're building a network which they believe will be useful to the industries that they're focusing on. So I'm gonna see how that works out. It's been 5 days.
Interested into watching that.
Sim doesn't work. What sim is always okay? So yes, I'm hearing the same thing about different sims not working. Hologram definitely seems to be the one that works. I have a hologram sim, and with the hologram sim, it's specific for IoT. You can use this internationally, and I believe the cost of the sim is almost free right now. You just have to pay for shipping. So hologram is definitely a good solution right now. And I used the hologram sim. I had that plugged in, and it was working, and it got connectivity within 20 minutes. I'm in the basement of my house right now, so reception is also an issue down here. But it did get up and running within about 20 minutes. He's getting 161 dual. Okay, so you're dual mining. So I'm looking at dual mining Fry as well with the device, and that's actually one of the reasons why I picked it up, is because if I'm not earning very much with IoTX, I'll be earning with Fry. And let me bring up the Fry ticker right now, because Fry is on fire. Let me just pop that up here 1 second. That's not good. Fry has been growing quite a bit over the last week. It's up 16% today. Let's see here. Let's do a 1 month because it was just listed on Coinbase, okay, or CoinMarketCap. Yeah, you can see that it's gone up significantly over the last month. It's about 100% growth. They've been listing on a lot of different exchanges, including my favorite, ZegX. So they're getting a lot of exposure. So there's exposure to the crypto, and the projects are just naturally going to be focused on as well. Probably the most diverse project I've seen so far on the market. They're into everything deep in. They're gathering data from so many different areas right now. I think it's going to be hard for them to lose. So my eye is definitely on Fry's crypto, and that's what I'm working on right now.
Huh? That's wow. I don't know. Just listening to you like talk about that, it's just got my head going in so many different directions.
I blab a lot about these projects. I don't know where the winner is yet. But
well, it sounds like Fry is like going 100% in the correct direction. I mean, with regard to this, because that whole space is going to be humongous with DPINs and Internet of Things and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like I'm definitely focused on DPIN because like NFTs and DeFi and everything else, there's a lot of focus on them, but I don't see the utility and the everyday use behind it. And DPIN is the space, I think, which most people will see that easy transition and the utility, and they actually can understand what Web3 is bringing to the world right now.
Yeah.
And I think that will be big in the next bull run. So I am mostly focused on that right now.
I get it, and I think you're spot on focusing on that, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I personally, I watch all those videos that you put out. I think they're great.
So that's where my views are coming from. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So he's got Fry locked up right now in their tokens. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So.
All right. What do you say? You want to just call it on last chance? Put in hashtag Bitcoin. Want to just do that giveaway now? I'll bring up the screen. Right now.
Go ahead.
All right. Let me bring that screen up.
Mm-hmm.
So this is your last chance. Hashtag Bitcoin to win a copy of the book. Here's the giveaway tool. All right. So you can see. Well, make sure you can see. I can't see. There we go. Excuse me. All right. Hashtag Bitcoin. If you haven't done it, I'll give you another second here. Chance to win a copy of the Bible and Bitcoin. You got to be subscribed to the Matrix Money Podcast channel. Link is in the description of this live stream. And you got to be able to email me your address, obviously, so I can send you the book. So, all right. As you can see, I got it set here with the live stream we're on.
The email that you're going to use, are you putting the email in the description, or where
I will put, yes, once we pick whoever the winner is, I'll put my email right in the description. Yes.
Okay, great.
Yep. Or in the live chat, rather. Yes. All right. So let's gather the comments. Looks like there's only 6. So you got pretty good odds.
Cut off time. There you go.
Yeah, that's it. Here we go. Survey says.
Pascal. Winner. There you go. Congratulations.
Congratulations on the win. As my mouse just died right now. Hang on one second. Here we go. Technical difficulties. You gotta love them. Anyway.
Congratulations.
All right, Pascal, listen, I'm gonna put the email address inside the live chat in 1 minute here. Just do me a favor when you send me an email with your address in the subject line. Please put Bible and Bitcoin. That way it stands out for me and I can find it easily. Okay. Appreciate that. All right, Jar, go ahead. Well, I'm putting that in there. Jar, it's all you. Here you go.
Well, yeah, while you're putting it in there, I will talk about next week's giveaway. And next week's giveaway is going to be the Tangem wallet, the Tangem 3-card wallet. That is going to be next week's. We're going to be doing it on February 20th, 10 a.m. We'll be doing it in the live chat. Make sure you subscribe to the Matrix Money Podcast channel. Link is in the description below. So if you can jump over there, subscribe, and we'll be doing the giveaway next week. I've been talking about Tangem a lot lately. This wallet has blown my mind on the ease of use. So I think a lot of people are going to find this very interesting once they actually use it. You just have to install the app. You tap and go like you would with any other transaction. And you don't need to use a seed phrase, which I find very interesting. You can have everything built in there. Oh, so the email is in the chat now?
Yes.
Perfect. Awesome. Great. So Pascal, if you can send that email to him, you can get your prize.
Yes. As a matter of fact, if you could do that, I want to make sure I receive the email. So go ahead and send me that real quick. And that way, let me know you did, and I'll confirm. But congratulations. And yeah, I'll tell you what, Jar, I mean, you've seen the videos I've done with regard to the Tangem wallet. I think it's the easiest. It is what will help with mass adoption of crypto. If you ask me, it's going 100% in the right direction to make it as easy as possible for people not to have to worry about the legacy end. And for those who like the legacy, you still have the option. for it.
And I think they're doing something interesting because I think they're setting a new bar right now of what people can actually do with these wallets and the ease of use when it comes to using these wallets. Setting that standard and then building above that is going to be kind of where we want to go for everybody to start adopting crypto. So yeah, I'm impressed, absolutely impressed with it. So that's next week. That's going to be February 20th. The following week, which is going to be the 27th, we're going to be doing the USB Solo Miner from Jingle Miner. We're going to be giving that one away. And then March, I'm lining up a few more things. They haven't been announced yet, and we won't announce it till I confirm with some of the vendors. But we're lining up a few more products for March as well. So make sure you subscribe to the Matrix Money podcast, link in the description.
Yeah. And hopefully I'm hoping we can get a lot more interviews going on this channel too, like the live stream tomorrow with Joel. I mean, if you ask me, that's going to be great for people to have the opportunity. If you're even remotely interested in cryptocurrency, why would you not think about like, how the hell can I make this thing work in real life? Because I don't know, if you ask me, eventually we're going to need it regardless. So
Yeah,
but you know what, you get to ask the questions and have him answer it live. He's in the hot seat. He's willing to do it. So
that's awesome.
Stuff like that.
Great
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yes.
And speaking of interviews, I'm actually talking with DeeperNot. I don't know if anyone in the chat right now has a Deeper Network device, but there is definitely one guy that knows absolutely everything that doesn't work for Deeper, and his name is DeeperNot. I'm talking with him right now, setting up an interview on my channel. Maybe he might be able to come on the Matrix Money podcast as well. There has been a lot of changes going on with Deeper Networks. Their devices, and possibly, I don't think it's possible anymore. I think it actually is happening now. They're moving over to the Solana blockchain. I believe they announced that.
Oh.
So quite a few things are happening with that network and with the products. So I'm going to be talking about that with him. I haven't scheduled the date yet. Hopefully that will come before the end of the month, but I'll announce it here as well when we set the date.
Now, is that going to be a recorded interview that you'll post on your channel, or is it going to be a live?
Yeah, because I suck at interviews and I don't know how to ask questions properly. I'm gonna have to edit this one and then post it. And if he's willing and he's able, maybe we can also get him on the Matrix Money podcast. He's across the ocean. I believe he's somewhere in Europe. Don't know his exact location, but timing might be a little bit of an issue for him. So we'll figure that out.
Pascal says he just shot me that email. All right, I'm gonna go see if I've got that there in the meantime. Yes, bake. I like that name. I love that name. That's
Bacon,
awesome.
Eggs.
Awesome.
Good morning. Awesome.
Yeah.
UK. Okay, so he's in the UK. Diego knows. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I love that name, man. That's like awesome. I love it. Makes me hungry though. All right, let me go see if I got that.
That made me hungry too.
All right. Yes, Pascal, I just found it. I've got it. So I will get that out to you as soon as I can. Just so we're in the middle of a kind of major snowstorm right now. So I'll email you once I get to a post office to send that out to you. Okay. But I'll get it out to you ASAP.
All right, so I guess we can wrap it up, right? We're almost at the hour.
I think so. I mean, I'm gonna make one more plug to just, hey guys, if you are around tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Matrix Money podcast, join us. We're gonna be talking again to Joel Valenzuela. This guy, over a decade, living on nothing but cryptocurrency. Not even a bank account, nothing. Okay. He makes it like look easy. Quite frankly, it's really not, as I've been trying to do it put it together myself here. Yeah. It's really not that easy, but he makes it look easy. And you're going to be able to ask him questions if you're in the live chat. So make sure, if you are at all able, make sure you're here to join us tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Matrix Money podcast channel, for that live stream with him. Okay.
Absolutely. And I'm really interested to see how he builds a system. That's one of the things I want to do is I want to build my own system to off ramp and create transactions and everything else. So I want to hear how Joel's doing it. It's going to be a very interesting interview that you got going on.
I agree. All right. I got nothing else there, my friend. Do you before we cut out?
I'm good too.
All
Hope you guys
right.
have a great day. Matrix Money Tuesday. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one.
Later.